mix on.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, my friend.
Good afternoon. Good
Ray.
afternoon. Good afternoon.
How are you doing? You have your black on today. You know, one of my favorite colors.
Yes, yes, yes.
You look so handsome.
I'm in mourning right now. That's why I'm wearing black.
Why?
Well,
What
because
happened?
my Dallas Cowboys lost,
Oh,
so I'm just a little. I'm mourning right now till next week.
oh.
So,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm starting to be a fan because of you.
Are you really?
Yeah, because I like to do what you do too.
Okay. Here we
So
go. We
we
starting
have-
off the show like this already.
Yeah, so we
All
have
right,
a
I
great
like
show
this.
today.
The tone.
Two wonderful people here today. We have Mr. Joe Petrosino from New York Life. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Pleasure to be here.
And we have Linda Marie Paul, this beautiful woman
Thank you.
from so many places,
So many places.
but she is from the nicest place, the Crescent Beach Club,
Thank
which
you.
is unbelievable. You got to go there once.
It is. It's extra special there.
It
huh?
really is. She
Yeah.
runs the place.
It's extra special. Is that what you just
It
said?
is.
Yeah.
It is. It's
Crescent.
Is it?
lovely. It's a little piece
Why
of
is it so
heaven.
special?
It
What?
really is.
From top to bottom. Well, first, our hospitality. There's nothing better than how we take care of and treat our clients. The view is just a little piece of heaven. The back door goes out to the Long Island Sound with white sandy beaches and palm trees. And our chef Val makes the most delicious food. And she keeps everybody happy. And we have a restaurant called Ocean, which is just closed for this weekend. It'll reopen in the spring. And there were some days over this summer with the pandemic, we had 800 people come from the tri-state area to come visit and get away and get out of the house and be in a safe place to be a little normal.
And we were there for actually a birthday.
Yes, it was your birthday.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was
We
great.
celebrated
Oh, it was a hell of
Valentina.
a
But
birthday.
they're so serious there.
We are. We are.
If you stand up, you better have that mask on.
Exactly. We took a lot of pride in what we did. We wanted everyone to
Yes.
stay safe, not only the clients and the customers, but our staff. We were so thankful that our beautiful, lovely staff came back to us and they
Mhm.
wanted to be there with us to service all our guests. And we wanted to make sure everybody went home safe. Thank
And-
God. We
Yeah,
were
and
good
they
the
have
whole time.
rooms where you could go sit in and just relax before your dinner.
Yeah.
It's like amazing. It was like the best birthday I
We
had.
brought the girls in. We took a beautiful beach picture right on the
Yeah,
sand.
and the water,
and-
the picturesque.
You'll have to put your sunset picture up that night.
Yeah,
'cause
I
was
put it
a-
up on Facebook
You did.
already
It was
with your
lovely.
post today.
Yeah,
She posts everything.
she
Yeah.
does.
Like
I have to be careful what I'm in.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm
Nah,
telling you.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, it was.
You
We
know.
have a great group of women that we all network with, professionals, and we're so lucky to have found each other. And we
Yes.
adore Valentina.
She's also an angel.
Oh, no, I know, but
No,
you don't remember
actually,
me.
I'm not an angel.
Oh,
No,
You were just there at the.
Oh,
I
Because you were
was.
there. Because I
Yeah,
remember. I remember seeing
I'm
you.
actually
An
not
angel.
angel. No, but the Crescent Beach Club has honored a lot of you. Different events you've come, fundraisers have come and had
yes, I had a
events with
great
us.
every time.
And we
I've
did a
come.
beautiful event where I met a lot of the other girls. We did a pre-angel event. So
I
all the
was there.
past and present angels came. We had a beautiful dinner. Everyone sat at the beach. It was the most spectacular sunset
was.
that night. But everyone stood and told a little bit about themselves and about their not-for-profit and what they do and why they were being honored. And there wasn't a dry
Oh, it
ear
was
for I think
very
an hour and a half.
cry,
Everyone
cry.
cried. Yeah.
But
it
the
was
first
wonderful.
thing we do on the show is usually we give Italian bread.
Oh.
But I made it a change today because today was a special day because we have some new
I
things
know, new
going on at the
people.
show. So you're getting cookies
Thank
today.
you. I love cookies.
Cookies,
Thank you.
cookies. Okay.
Oh, isn't that?
Thank you.
You know what? You just broke. Wow, you broke to tradition.
Right.
here.
Just
See,
for
it's a good
today.
day.
Wow.
Just for
Oh,
Wanna
she
be
didn't, have,
you?
she didn't have a chance
Thank
to.
you.
She didn't have a chance to get it. That's
And
what
this
it
is
is.
yours too, honey.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. That's a fork and knife,
Yeah.
That's-
napkins. No,
But I didn't.
Fork.
I was kind of busy today, and anyway, there's a lot of stories. I don't need to tell you them. But I also wanted Greg to see today. You asked me to make a change, and I did. Here's your little circles.
oh, thank you, baby. Thank
See
you.
now,
I love this.
originally see those big things.
Yes.
I like big, so unfortunately, I like
she
big.
likes big.
What can I tell
She
you?
really does.
So they talked
She
me
loves the
into
kaleidoscope. Look.
yeah.
Okay, she loves the
They talked
kaleidoscope.
me
His and
into
hers.
these, which is better because you could put these on your window in a restaurant. We have a foodie program, or on your window somewhere, and just promote our brand. But the restaurant
really nice. I like this.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
like
perfect
it?
size.
Listen, I don't have any tattoos, so I was thinking about maybe my first tattoo
Be that.
would be like a Long Island Breakfast
Yeah.
Club.
Or
Well,
just
this is
actually, I think it should be Valentina's silhouette.
that's-
She's good.
You're
See?
fired. Get
Yeah.
the mic away
Chest.
from her. She's got to go.
She is good.
No, today we have to definitely would love to welcome you guys. Thank you really for stopping in.
Thank
and being on the show. Today we have every day is a special day, and this is her day. Today's
Yeah.
National Nut Day.
Is-
National Nut Day.
Yeah,
Want to talk
National
about
Nut. I wish
nuts?
I knew.
Yeah, she loves
Let's talk
nuts.
about nuts,
I don't
Joe.
want to talk about nuts.
Nuts?
Yeah.
Like nuts from a tree?
Well, we can. Hey, listen.
I went that way.
Well, like I
I
do.
didn't want to go the other
I was
way.
like, wait a
Nuts from
second.
tree?
Listen.
Nuts.
Let's face it. There's nuts
Yeah.
and there's
Oh,
nuts.
Yeah,
God.
right.
And
Okay.
then there's your nuts in the middle. So,
Alright.
you know.
I went the tree way.
The
Okay.
safer way.
The safest way.
Much
I think there was
safest
three
way.
But,
choices.
you know,
I
there's
picked-
a day. Did you know today was National Nut Day?
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
See, you learn a
You
lot
have good
when you
color
come
in
to
your
the
face
show.
now,
Thank
Joe.
you. You know what?
Yeah,
I
you-
guess
where'd you
I
go?
got embarrassed
Tanning?
with that nut comment.
Did you go tanning before you came?
I think so.
Did you go tanning before you came?
No, I
you
just have
sure?
I have natural good color, you know.
Oh.
See, mine is high blood pressure.
Yeah, that's for me. That's for me.
My
It's
dad is
just-
all from high blood pressure.
I guess it's,
He
yeah.
goes to the doc, checks off Valentina. Check.
That's right. That's it. So,
And you know what else it is? What
Oh,
else is
So
it?
what's your
No,
favorite
but-
nut though?
but
It's
see-
National Nut Day.
no, that's not. No, that's not my day.
You
What?
don't love nuts?
Nut
That's
day?
just no. I
You
do
don't
have
like
nuts. I
nuts?
have my.
He's
I
got
love-
nuts.
love my
I don't
nuts.
really know, but
I love
I'm
my
assuming,
nuts.
I'm assuming you got
Really
nuts.
nice, beautiful
I mean,
nuts.
what's your favorite? Like
Chocolatey
Brazil
nuts.
nuts?
Oh, he
Uh,
wants to know what's your favorite
which one my
nut.
favorite kind of
The guy that
Oh,
lives down the
Greg.
block.
Really?
maybe?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite nut?
the
Don't
lunatic.
ask
Yeah.
me what my favorite nuts
Yeah.
are.
She likes all kinds of nuts. She doesn't discriminate.
They follow her.
You know what?
They get very close. Maybe next to her.
Okay. Yeah. Now I just lost my whole train of thought. Look at this.
His
I like
favorite
the
You know what?
Pistachios.
I'll tell you. You know what I do like? When I was stationed in Hawaii, I had macadamia,
Oh, they're so good.
and I didn't like them at first, but I think it's after when I came back.
And you missed them.
I missed
That was
them.
it.
Sure.
So and then, but I'm more of a. I mean, well, I'm sorry, cashews.
Mm.
If I have to think
Oh.
about it, cashews are my favorite, and then pistachios are like my second.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew
I'll go with
that.
that.
Yeah,
I'll concur.
That was
Uh,
good.
We
Yeah.
have a friend Lorianne who has a makes beautiful nuts. She sweats them. She sweats her
Oh,
nuts.
Lorianne?
Yeah, our
Oh,
Lorianne.
I
so
didn't
you
know
have to
that.
have her
Is that, are you
nuts.
joking?
I swear to God.
Holy-
Good, Lori
Whoa.
Ann. Yeah, good thing it wasn't a guy. huh?
Okay.
Julio.
Do you have sweaty
Yeah.
nuts? I mean, do you sweat your nuts?
She sweats her nuts. So she puts her
Oh.
cashews, which is her number one nut.
Are you joking?
I swear to God. And then she makes them
She
spicy.
sweats.
With
How's
Oh,
she make them
my
sweat?
God.
Does she make them do
Look,
extra
I'm
work?
already sweating now. I'm like, oh,
They are
like-
delicious. I wish I had them. I'll bring them next
Okay.
time. If you invite me back, I'll bring them.
Okay.
Wow,
Well,
I
You're
like
very,
that one.
they're
entertaining.
fantastic. It's a little spicy, rosemary, salt,
Right.
pepper. She puts them in the oven just at like 325. Just lets them weep a
I
little
never
bit.
had her
She
nuts.
weeps them. Yeah, her nuts are delicious. I'm happy to share them.
See, I
Oh my
like
God.
hazelnuts.
Cashews,
Oh,
yeah.
those are-
Hazelnuts.
Those
Oh,
are good
hazel-
for
You
you.
buy, and you got to roast them. Right?
Yeah.
So in the beginning, it would take like, how long do I roast them? What temperature? First too long. And and it's like, oh, I got about 18 minutes at 353, something like that. Okay. You start to smell them. They smell like
Yeah.
sweet. They smell really good. The only problem is when you forget about and you don't hear the beeping.
Yeah.
Really?
And then it's like, whoa, smoke.
Oh my
You got to
God.
throw the whole batch out. Yeah.
Do you
Get out of
cook,
the house.
Joe?
I cook. I take the grill. I make a sauce too.
Yeah, good sauce.
Occasionally,
What-
I cook if I have to.
What do you
if
put
I
in
don't
your
have
sauce?
to, I don't cook. It's no, but I usually cook a lot. I actually, being Italian, you gotta cook.
yeah.
Everybody cooks,
Yeah.
right? And I actually like people say, "Oh, you gotta go to this Italian restaurant. It's really good." And I'm like, I'm usually disappointed. I hate to say
Yeah.
it. The appetizers
Well,
I
when-
usually
when
True
you're
only
though.
eat the
It's really
appetizers,
true though. You're right.
Yeah.
But-
Italians.
yeah, and then I'm
yes.
like, I can make this better at home, and I'm paying money for this.
Yeah.
And it like, oh, this place is really good. It's okay, but that's
Right.
Yeah,
it,
but
you know?
that's an Italian thing.
come to
'cause
my
it's
house and see
fussy.
what really good.
Exactly.
is,
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you know what?
come.
Everybody has.
Are we
you know,
going there
but,
too?
Yeah.
When are we
but,
coming,
but you know
Joe?
what?
When
It's
we
really
When are we
true.
going?
It's
My neighbor calls
Friday
it
or Saturday?
Petrosino Restaurant.
Oh.
He comes over. Yeah. Oh,
All right,
it's
so when
like
you
a
cook
holiday.
together,
name.
Yeah, when do we
Because
come? In Franklin Square,
don't
right?
even joke around. I'm
So
serious.
when
Yeah,
I-
we
when
are
am I
too.
cooking?
Everyone's
I don't know.
invited,
Now-
just
Right,
so you know. What's
everybody-
the
everybody's
address, Joe?
invited.
Everybody's yeah,
Let me
I think
see
we gotta
there.
wait till they get a vaccine. Sorry.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Listen, look, I can give you the COVID test
I
right
think
there. I
so.
have everything.
Right. Yeah,
I can give you all the
I was
COVID tests.
clear.
I get
got
tested every 2
everything
I
now.
days.
didn't even catch
Yep.
it. I had the anti. All
Oh,
my
do you really?
family, everybody was good. We were all clear.
All right, so I got an idea. How about you
No
cook
one's
it?
been
We'll
sick
just drive
since.
by. You
Cook
just come out and
here.
bring it.
Like 2 weeks ago.
You can cook here.
Oh, I
You
love
kidding me?
that.
Very
Okay.
nice.
That's great.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
So I don't know. Next, I guess the next thing we have is Thanksgiving.
Well,
Uh-huh.
some people.
Have it in
Some
the
people.
yard.
make
You know,
it.
the,
special days, right?
And then also National Make a National Make a Dog's Day.
Happy.
How the hell? Listen.
I-
National
First of
Make
all,
a
you know what?
Dog Happy today.
Okay, I want to kill my dog,
Well, I don't have a dog, so
and I got to tell
My
you, no, you know
daughter-
what? It's a good dog. No, you know what? I can't say that. You know, it's really funny that the kids were telling me, Dad, Caroline says, bring the dog out, and I can't stand the dog. And the dog, when the dog
That would
sees
be
me,
me
it
too.
runs.
I don't
It
like
runs.
dogs.
It runs or it starts peeing.
do you kick
All
it?
right? No.
Well, my daughter's dog's
The
on
thing
Xanax
weighs like the.
when I go.
Well, I wonder why. I'd be on
They put the
Xanax every
dog
time I
on
see her.
Xanax when I go.
I've never taken a pill in my life until I met her. You see what I just right now? You saw what I just did? I came in here for 2 seconds, tried to set up, and she and I was like, you just saw what I just went
And
like
you
this.
love
And
it.
then what'd you do?
You need Tylenol.
I need Tylenol. So I took 7 Tylenols. This is every time.
And
It's not
you
just
love
once.
So it is National Be Nice to Your Dog today. Make him
Aw.
happy.
My
So,
dog- my
you know,
dog-
you
my
not?
I'm
dog's
sure
the king.
Yeah,
Kyle,
you
my
know.
grandson, is probably stuffing Frankie with tons of food.
Yeah.
The dog, because they're in Maryland.
My
so-
dog is. What does he do? He sleeps. He eats. The kids like oh they pet him. It's like he's
Yeah.
the king.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know.
You know, look, but who's better than the dog? But you really think about it, because I turn around and I love Rottweilers.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So I used to have 23. I used to breed them, and I'd Samson and Delilah, and they both walk on one side. You walk on the left side. I don't need a leash, but I always had it because in case anybody, whatever. Even if they saw the dogs, they wouldn't run because I train my dogs, and I only speak to them in French.
That was my
So for me, I turn around and I go, look at this. My dogs walk. I feed them. When they poop, I clean up after them. I mean, who really walks who when you really think about it? The dog, you come inside, he walks in, he licks you, you give him a treat. You're sitting down, you're really tired. He just comes and makes himself very comfortable on you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and then you sit there and you pet him. I mean, if I did come back, I'd like to come back as a
dog.
as a dog, a nice poodle
in a
where
loving
you
home.
you know what I mean, where you throw it in the bag like
Just
you do
think
whatever
how-
you women do.
How
Oh, your
someone
little
would
Louis
be
Vuitton.
rubbing
There
you
you
if
go.
you were
Yeah.
a dog.
And I'd flip on my back and let you rub me.
Yeah, so they say that you might like. They say AI is coming out. Artificial intelligence.
Right.
Right. And they say when it finally really gets big, it's like we'll be like we'll either be food or pets.
Yeah, it's true.
So you're hoping for pet.
Yeah, I'm
I
hoping
think
for
everybody's
pets.
hoping
Yeah,
pets better than food.
I don't
right?
want to
that's
be
for
a pet.
sure.
Yeah, I don't
No.
wanna
That
be a
is for
pet.
Yeah.
sure.
You rather be food?
No, I don't know. I have to think. I'd rather be something else. I'm
Right,
not sure
exactly.
what.
That's it.
She like to be a bag of nuts.
I don't want to be eaten. I said I want to be the king
You
of
don't
the
wanna be
jungle.
eaten?
No, I'll
She
be a
wants to be
lion
eaten.
or the tiger.
Nah, I just
Nuts.
want to be.
I'll be the
I just
lioness.
want to
I'm
be
talking-
loved.
Yeah,
I don't want to be eaten. Just love me. That's all.
okay.
Dogs have it.
They do.
Yeah, they
Animals
do.
in general. I don't like cats because cats. No, let me just tell you why.
Oh, that's it.
You
I
see,
liked
look,
you.
you know,
I'm
no,
off
my-
the show.
my-
I'm
listen-
taking them off right
no,
now.
listen,
The mic's going.
My
You like everything.
No.
You started with I don't like them.
No, the only reason why I don't like
Are you
them
gonna
is they're
recover?
sneaky.
No.
Dogs,
No.
Cats.
cats.
She doesn't even pay attention to
That's
you
my
when you
point.
talk.
Yes.
That's my point.
No, I
Sometimes
know.
I talk about one thing, she brings up a car.
Well,
Did you see her new car? It's beautiful.
Oh, he was ha-
Isn't
he
that
was-
new car
he was a
lovely?
big part of getting
Oh,
me
he
that
was.
car,
And I love the
helping me
color.
get the car.
And she looks good in that ride.
Thank you.
She does.
And she has
yeah.
a beautiful
Thank you.
white
She was
convertible.
gonna. Yeah, no, I saw it. The scene was very nice.
Thank you.
I can see what you do all the time.
Yeah.
Looking for nuts.
I said
Bags
to
of
her,
nuts. I meant. Oh,
"What a
sorry.
car."
You're looking to sweat some nuts. Hey,
We're
as they
weeping
call-
them.
Wait,
Weeping them.
what is it?
We're gonna weep the nuts.
Weep the
Weep
nuts. I'm sorry.
Weep-
Weep them.
okay.
Is,
So-
is that what you really said?
You really do. You weep them. Yeah. Because you just want to open them up a little bit so
Right.
that they absorb the flavor.
Okay.
I never heard of such a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Only here. All right.
Okay.
so-
And then we have Patricia. Patricia, hi, we love you.
Randy, Congratulations.
Randy.
Semper Fi, brother.
Hey,
Worship
congratulations.
worship the ground he walks on. Randy,
Yeah,
you know I
she
love
does.
you. And you know I always got your back, buddy.
And we're going to New Jersey.
That's
She is.
We're
right.
driving
You're
because
gonna
I
have
don't drive to
a
New
night over.
Jersey.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
bringing couples.
She
Really?
said yes. She's bringing us over. for
Yeah.
a
Wow.
Sleepover.
Brand new. It's gorgeous.
I
It's
can't wait.
stunning.
And you
If
can
I
come
can
this
imagine.
time. Last time we did. They didn't. Remember, they didn't invite him the last time.
Oh.
No,
Yeah,
see,
because-
and you see what happens? I wasn't invited.
Oh.
The last time.
And
But
that
this
was
time,
very hurtful.
yes, this time we were going. What are you
You're
doing?
going.
I'm squeezing this guy's nuts.
But they have
So-
a beautiful new life together, and this I think might be their 7-month anniversary that they first met. So
Yeah,
they're
Is it?
sleeping on
every
a
month
whirlwind.
is a big.
I
Yeah.
really,
And
I
you
just
know
can't
how
wait.
they-
I just can't wait to go to the wedding.
God has a plan for them. Well, the wedding's going to be by May.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
wait, right? With the wedding's going to be by May.
I would assume so.
I think
so.
so.
You never know. But
Oh
I
my
would
God.
Just wait
so.
for the ask. I keep telling her she has to keep her ring finger empty, so this way he knows to put a ring on it. You can't have something on it. Then who wants to take it? Right? It's just subliminal.
Are you married just by any chance?
No.
Just asking. No, because some people just don't.
No, that's true, they don't.
Some people just don't. And
So I'm looking at this brochure of yours, and it's very nice. Right smack in the middle, it says "Meet your New York life agent."
Me.
I like it.
You like that? That's
Yeah.
What a
professional-
stud right there.
Look at you.
headshot.
I want to say.
I bet you took like 30 shots, right? And I
They
bet they
did.
picked out
No,
the
it
worst
was
one,
just
and
one.
that
It
is the
was
one
the
you
first
like.
The first
picture.
time I ever had makeup on.
Right.
And when I told my friend that, he goes, "Oh yeah, right."
He looks good.
No, I like it. It's very nicely done. 'cause
I bet it was the first.
I'm
picture.
very fussy.
I thought we were gonna get makeup here for today.
Yeah. I
Oh,
know, me
really?
too. Do our
Uh,
hair.
Not yet,
No,
Not
Not
yet.
yet, not yet. In due time, in due time.
but I even like the front of it. You know,
Yeah,
the way you
that's
have the
a New York
castle
Life
and
building.
everything. Very
Which
nice.
is very, in Manhattan. I actually went there and I actually went up to the top. They have a tour and you can go up to the top of the building. And it was really amazing, like how, like, this guy that gave the tour, like all the different stuff, like, how they got the bricks, what they did. It was like,
Oh,
it
it
was the
was
first,
real
it was also like the
education.
first building in New York that like, took up a whole block.
Oh.
Until then, like, that was like, a big deal, like, and then, what else? And then they took you in the basement too with the vault, which they don't use anymore.
Oh,
Because
really?
they said, they used to keep all the valuables in there. Now everything's electronic,
Yeah. The money just goes
So
back and
it's-
forth.
That's it.
Digitally.
Yeah. So it's like a big empty vault down there. It was like, and he said like all these keys in case someone got locked in there, and they had to cut this guy and that guy, and it was really interesting. And and they have the Peregrine Falcons over the top of the building also, and I actually saw them like on another building waiting, and the guy's like, "Oh, that's over there." He's pointed. That's the Falcon that nested up here. I was like, "Oh, it's really interesting," and
So that was a good day when you went and did
yeah,
that
was,
photo.
yeah, that
So
was,
no, wait, let me ask you a
it
quick
was-
question.
That was before.
I got a
everything
quick
happened.
question now.
What? Good.
How do you know Valentina?
Here we go.
Do we know the real
So,
story?
high school.
Oh yeah, this is the inside.
Oh, you want me to say Gumad?
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's why I
Real
brought it up to
story.
you. All right.
You always say Gumad.
Laurel Park.
You know.
That's the key.
I caught it. There.
All right.
It didn't come out. It's like
You know.
I'm
Laurel
waiting for the
Park.
duck to come down.
That's
right?
it. That's it.
Aunt Mary,
Yeah.
his mom, Aunt Mary, Laurel Park. Francis knows his mom. Francis, is Francis your relative or related or something?
The Francis, her mother and my mother, or Gumadas, which is okay when it's two women,
Right,
Right. It's always okay when it's two women.
because it doesn't mean any funny stuff.
Right,
going on.
okay.
It's not like a
But
guy,
I never knew
but-
that
and-
Francis was related to you. I knew you from Floral Park.
right.
It's kind of weird, don't you
Right.
think?
No.
Well,
I didn't know
yeah.
that till today because I know him from
That's what you-
Floral
yeah.
Park Memorial High School.
Floral Park's a small
Did
town.
you date?
What? No, we didn't.
I'm
Oh,
just
you-
checking. I
wanted
You're
wanna
to.
saying
know.
yes?
I wanted
See, look like I told you. She wanted to sweat your nuts.
She's
I
putting
mean, she
that,
wanted
she's
to.
putting that
I
in a
mean,
picture frame
bring
when she gets
wait,
home.
You have a picture? What was she like? Tell me the truth.
What?
Uh,
Oh, see, there you go. It's more to it than we really know.
I get,
right.
you know,
I
You
was
know?
a fart. He knows I was
very,
a
very
fart.
nice. Very
That's
nice.
very- there you go.
pleasant
Good answer.
person.
See, I like
There you go.
that.
Yeah, very nice.
She
and
was a
pleasant
lovely,
person.
respectable
Oh,
young
yes, she
woman.
is.
So now, how long are you doing this financial services?
I'm doing great. Like you say, if anybody wants to call me, I can't solicit on the air.
Of
for
course,
compliance reasons.
we know that. Yeah.
So if you can remember my face, you can look at me, find me on Facebook. I guess
Right.
that's okay. 'cause
That's
approved.
safe. You can do
And
that.
Yeah.
LinkedIn, I'm on
Yeah.
LinkedIn too.
Right, which is
So
very
on
business
Facebook and
oriented.
LinkedIn.
But what
Right.
about how long are you doing this? Oh,
This-
forever
well,
or
I
second career?
was finances like one for 30 years. I was down on the commodities exchange way
Oh.
back when they used to have people down there.
What was that
Like,
life like?
That was an
Crazy,
experience.
right?
bet.
It was. I mean, you ever see the movie Trading Places?
Yes.
Now there are some. I know some of the people that are in that scene when they do
Right.
it at the end, and that one scene when the guy says, he comes in, and he starts to sell, and everybody goes sold.
Mhm.
I've seen that happens when someone comes in, they're off the market, everybody like dives on the
Yeah.
guy. So that was a really like that trade scene was pretty good. It was pretty realistic. For most trading scenes.
Yes.
And then I went to work. I was working for the New York American Stock Exchange.
Oh, so that
And
was
I worked
stressful.
for a company, Fidessa, and I've been with New York Life just over a year now. Just
Oh,
about the
it's
same
just a
time as
year.
about your show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I started with them. Yeah.
I remember years ago when I had a limousine company. I remember at the a friend of mine traded commodities where the guys are on the floor and they're screaming and yelling, and they sold silver. And he says to me, Greg, he goes, you know what? You would be great. You would be great on the floor.
Oh, yeah,
So I
big
turned around.
guy,
Yeah, you're a big
uh,
guy and things like that. And then I
Project
remember
well.
one day, I remember he took me down on the floor, and then he was where what he was doing. He goes, just stand back and just watch.
Mm.
And they yelling the numbers, and I'm watching this one guy that's taking numbers, and he's just there must be like 30 hands, 40 hands in his face,
Right.
and he knows all the numbers, and he's
Oh, yeah.
writing all these numbers down, how many they want.
Yeah.
And then I never forgot this. One guy dropped on the floor. He just kind of like grabbed his chest and he fell down. And you know what? They just kept trading, and they stepped over him, and they were trading like this, and they yelling. Yeah, and I turned around, and I remember I just
That would
had
have
my
been you.
had my first heart attack, and I go, that's maybe a sign right there. I don't think I should have.
Well, I'll
You
tell
know?
when I first went down, you're like, it looks like total chaos.
Mm.
But then after you're there,
It's all
you see it,
organized.
and it's like
It's like
amazing.
a
And
symphony.
It
on
really-
the
it
close
is.
is like 30 seconds.
Mm.
And you'd be surprised how long 30 seconds is. People think 30 seconds is like nothing, and how much stuff gets done in that last
It's
like, 30
unbelievable.
seconds. Over
One
yellow
of these
screen.
days, I want to go.
But you know what? Not just
Ring
being a
the
big
bell.
guy.
Yeah.
You had a voice.
Yeah,
There was this one,
One
guy,
day we're
Pee-wee,
gonna do the
small
bell
guy,
show.
Right.
Getting squeaky voice. You heard this guy like.
yeah. So you didn't even have to see him; you
Yeah,
just
right,
heard him. Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
you heard
my
his
God.
voice was like piercing, like it just pierced the crowd, and he needed that because he wasn't a big guy. He was they call him Pee Wee for a reason.
Yeah, like Pee
Oh
Wee
my
Herman.
God!
Well, you've definitely gotten much more, funny. Since
I got
I've
more
seen you.
funny.
Yeah.
He must
I
have been.
got
He must have been.
less
Yeah.
But
There's no comment on that one.
Years,
I have to
years,
say.
and years, right?
Yeah, after years and years, I got more funny. I don't know, less funny. It depends who I'm talking to. My
Yeah.
wife doesn't think I'm too funny.
She doesn't. Oh,
That's his wife.
She-
My wife would have think
She-
any man funny.
Her friends, one friend thinks I'm really funny.
I love
really?
Yeah, but she doesn't think that
Oh,
funny.
do you like her?
What,
her
her
friend?
friend?
Yeah.
Sure, she thinks I'm funny.
That's right. That's why he likes it.
I say, when my wife gets married, I said, call your friend Steph and tell her that. I bet she'll start laughing, and she does.
Yeah.
that was like-
Well,
that was like the
sometimes
first
your
time I-
friends are more friendlier with.
I hope
the
my wife
husband
doesn't
and-
see this one, but like
No,
the first
you
time I
always
met
take
my
it.
wife-
See, look. You see, you know what? Sometimes your friends are more friendly
No,
with their
because
husbands.
When my
What kind of
husband,
shit- what kind of
listen,
stuff is that?
my husband and he was a pain in the ass with dancing. He wanted to take dance lessons.
Yeah.
We went to 2 dance lessons
Okay.
together. They were horrible. So I said, take her. He did. They had a ball because he was so serious. He was writing notes in the dance class.
All right, so he was
And
really.
then he
into
was
it.
dancing through the kitchen. It was for the wedding when my daughter got married.
What's wrong with that?
No, but in other words, I
What?
didn't think he was great at it, and she did. So I said, go with her.
That
And he
was it.
did.
Yeah. Well, you know when I first met my wife,
Forget it. What
when I
the
first met my wife, we were just dating in the beginning. I was like, a couple of weeks or something, and she says to me, she goes, I miss you. And she goes, I miss you. I go, yeah, I don't blame you.
And she came back for
Okay.
more. She's a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, I had to
Tell
listen to
her.
that
That's
for years. That comment.
something.
She kept
That's
bringing that
good.
one up.
Joe, you're good. I like
don't-
it.
Ah,
Oh,
You're a nice guy. So when are we all coming to
I just thought
you?
something
I don't
Right.
think Greg's
All right.
ever been at the.
I don't
Crescent
know.
Beach
Have you ever
Club.
been to the Crescent Beach Club
I
with
don't
me?
think so.
no.
No, you'll
So
have
we
to
have
come.
to go.
Well, you are welcome to come for a visit. I'm happy to give you guys a tour. Our
Okay.
restaurant just closed this past weekend for the season, but we'll reopen in the spring.
So
and
there's no food, no drinks, nothing.
nothing.
She
No-
wants
well, you
alcohol.
will
See,
be.
look what-
If you're a
that's what
guest
she
of
cares
mine,
about.
I'll have a little wine for you. when
Oh,
you
okay.
arrive.
See what I'm talking about?
And then for me,
No
because
sweaty
I'm
nuts?
Italian and I can't help myself, or
Oh,
Sicilian,
how
so I brought
sweet.
everybody some rainbow cookies today.
Wow,
and
thank
they're from,
you.
and they're
Thank
from the
you.
Princess
Wow.
Bakery.
I'm making out.
Wow,
I like that. Let me see
thank
this
you.
one. Look up.
One's
No,
more
no,
happier
no,
than
I'm
the
taking
other.
I'll leave
that.
it there
I'm
for the
going
show.
out tonight.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
you
You
know,
just
yeah.
want to block
You got
Come
look.
on,
If
he
you bought
always
yourself a
tells-
cookie, you don't buy yourself a cookie.
No,
You
I
don't buy
didn't
for everybody else.
I want that.
Yeah, I know. That's for another guest somewhere
No,
else.
I'm going out.
Yeah, I know.
tonight.
You're going out. You're gonna bring
Yeah.
somebody a cookie and a box that somebody gave you.
I want it. That's my sister's favorite
Okay, all right,
thing.
here we now it's my sister.
Rainbow cookies.
Rachel, you know what I love? She'll turn around. She'll say to you, "Oh, I need this for my grandkids. The kids are in Virginia, for crying out loud. And I'm going to see them later tonight." Okay. Yeah,
I
then I
want
look at
that.
her like,
I want that.
I was wondering why I didn't have a drink request when I came here because I was thinking like, why
Well-
are we having like chocolate espresso martinis when we
Yeah,
arrived? I was
You
like,
want
so of course.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You can have it.
"You know how to make one?" I
No.
just tried. Just look on Google. You'll
It'll
able
be
to-
good.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Really?
So
That's it. Yeah.
But the Crescent Beach Club was beautiful. We
great.
do.
You
I
want one
do-
too?
Yes, of course.
All right.
Everyone.
of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, nah,
Well, I like
look,
bourbon.
look, everybody's
One.
raising their hands. I love this.
See?
Everybody's raising their hands. I like this one. Oh my
That
God.
was social girl.
Oh boy. There's a
sounds like
chocolate syrup, I think, on the bottom, just to let you know.
Sounds like it goes good with
Inside.
cookies, too.
It does. They go to perfectly
Yeah,
together.
but
A little
it's,
crumb
so
ball.
there's no one can rent it now until.
No, of course you can. So we're New York State law allows you to have gatherings of 50 people, which we are doing. We have 4 events this weekend.
Oh,
We're
okay.
doing 2 micro weddings. We're doing a sweet 16 and bar mitzvah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so we are-
basically, if we
we've
get
been-
invited to something, then
Yes, we
we'll
could
be
work that.
invited.
You
yeah.
could be a vendor, and then we can get you in. No,
Okay,
but
well,
it's very
put
us
strict.
on
Only
the
50
list.
people, and
Oh,
unfortunately,
30, so it doesn't matter the size
50.
of the place?
50 people. That's
Right
all that
now.
you're allowed.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You
Doesn't
got a
matter.
gigantic place.
We
You
can
still
hold
can only have 50
our
people.
building can hold 1,495 people,
And
and
you
we
can
can
only
only
Wait a
have
second.
50.
It's like the Crescent Hollow Club.
No,
No.
no, the Crescent Beach Club in
The
Bayville.
Crescent Beach.
Beach Club.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Crescent.
Is
And
it really?
Ocean is our restaurant that we have
Okay,
there,
all
and
right.
that has 2 levels. You'll come, you dine outside on the veranda, you watch
beautiful.
the most beautiful sunsets on Long Island.
Oh,
Bayville.
It's
Bayville.
lovely.
You have the
Yeah.
heaters for
Yes.
outside?
Bayville.
We do, yeah.
Wait, you
Yeah.
said Bayville.
Bayville.
Oh my God, is that far?
No, it's not.
I gotta go to JFK Airport,
Stop.
Yeah.
Everything
and
is
then you
30
can pick me up at
minutes.
MacArthur.
No problem.
is
30
far.
minutes.
Yeah.
Everything is 30 minutes
No,
on Long
but
Island.
Bayville's
Go
Well,
do
I love
it.
when
you
people say
guys,
that,
you
and they
know.
go, "It's right around here." 8 miles later, I'm driving, and you think the nicest neighborhoods. I could never understand this. I grew up. I was in Harlem. I was in Bushwick. I was in Queens, and you know what? Street names and lights. You go to Locust Valley, this or this, whatever. You're in like the jungle, pitch black deers, bears, and I'm like, and you think you would have lights? I pay $50,000 in taxes and
don't
no
want-
lights.
Nice, quiet, dark, windy roads.
Yep, that's it.
So you're afraid to come in. You stay out.
That's even.
I would I'd be afraid to rob somebody.
You're
over
a
there.
real New
Go
Yorker.
to the house, I'd be
You're
afraid.
You're a real New Yorker because
Oh my
you
God!
go outside of New York and forget it. It's all
all-
like that.
yes,
it's all
exactly.
like that. Really. And my dad, he used to have a saying because he used to travel up and down the East Coast, and he says, once you leave New York, everything
Yeah.
else is Bridgewater.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
it's,
it's
like,
different.
yeah,
It's the
That's
boonies
true. Yeah,
everywhere.
you get used to New York.
Mm.
People don't realize, like, you look at New York, it's really like about 6 cities in one. Downtown, uptown,
Right.
Jersey
Sure.
City, Brooklyn,
Right.
Queens,
True.
right, Bronx. That's like what 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 6 cities. Like,
Absolutely.
right, and you look at it. When you go, like, because I did some travel, and you see another city. Like if you had downtown New York in another part of the country, that'd be like a huge city.
Sure.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So, how do people call you, reach you?
They
They
can
want to
reach
have
me-
a party.
They can reach me directly. You'll have my information up online. And
Yes.
That'll be
She's
LM
giving,
Paul
telling us what to do.
at thecrescentbeachclub.com. You can also reach out to me at 516-840-9475. I'll take very good care of you.
Yes, she does.
We
I have to say
We
that.
do. And I
Yeah.
help you find what's right for you. I tell all our couples when they come and visit us, they might love it, but you should go do your due diligence and you should go visit other locations. And when you
Right.
walk into the place, you know when you love it and you
Now,
know
is
when it's
this-
the right place.
Is this something like that has like the champagne glass or something? We're not going to no damn champagne glass.
No,
Oh,
you mean
no,
you're talking
not
about the
here.
Poconos?
Yeah, see, how do you know that?
I don't have a room.
I know about it.
We have
Okay.
cabanas, but no private rooms.
Oh, cabanas are.
Yeah, yeah.
She'll
No,
find a
it's-
private
no,
room.
It's a catering venue. We do beautiful weddings. We do different parties. I promote and I lead their corporate events. So we have like doctors from Northwell. Actually, one of the departments from Northwell comes. They're 1,200 people. They come and they take over our entire building.
Which is
And
nice,
every
yeah.
level has something else going on.
Like a conference.
Yeah,
and,
it's
and
wonderful.
a fun thing.
But
yeah.
they're playing, and we bring in lifeguards so that this way we can have swimming out.
Can you
in the,
swim?
Yeah, of
No.
course you can. That's okay. You just wade in the water.
Okay.
No,
You bring
I don't do-
kayaks.
I don't do
I love
bathing
that.
suits, honey.
I love that.
I don't wear bathing suits.
You know, I don't care. Just like she look-
Weddings.
you
Yeah.
know, you know what? I don't care what anybody says. When that damn movie, what is that with the Titanic thing, right?
Yeah.
I was like, not for anything. I was like, listen, when she's like, don't let go. The dude's freezing in the water. You're in a big like log, and you could move your damn ass. I'm sorry, you could move your body over for me to climb on there,
Yeah.
and you're sitting there, don't let go. It wasn't like he could hold on. He was
yeah,
frozen
that was
to death.
that was something.
And this one right here, I would save you.
Yes, I
You
know
would
you would.
say
I
that.
know you
Don't
would.
you worry.
I know you would. So, Joe, how do people reach you?
Well,
Where,
all right,
where's
if
your
you reach
office?
me, you can search for me on the internet as
Yeah.
Joseph Petrosino, but you have to put in New York Life because
Okay.
other's you'll get
50 other
Lieutenant
judge, right?
Joseph Petrosino,
Who's he?
the famous
Easy killer.
Ooh.
Let him finish the story.
Right, the Lieutenant Joseph Petrosino, famous police officer, New York City police officer, created the Italian squad, first undercover squad.
Whoa.
Right. Also, the only New York City police officer to be killed overseas on active duty.
Oh,
Sicily. Yeah, and they even had a movie, Pay or Die, with Ernest Borgnine
Oh, I
plays
have to watch
Joseph
that.
Petrosino.
wow, that's
So
interesting.
when you put in just Joseph Petrosino, you're gonna get. All
So how
of
do you
him.
know? So, oh, is that what? So
Because-
you did some homework on it.
Yeah, well,
You
I'm
Googled
Joseph
yourself,
Petrosino.
Joe.
No, but
It
I'm
says
saying that's somebody
double.
else I'm talking about. Wait,
This
wait.
is Joseph Petrosino. You never.
No.
What?
I'm talking about you.
Right.
Okay, when they look you up.
When they look me up,
Right.
right? Well, I know because you
Right.
know, they Google yourself and you put it
Right,
in,
and you
and
saw
I
like
see
2
him.
lines, and you're like,
Yeah,
no,
it's
that
like
ain't me.
Lieutenant Joe. Everything's him.
There you
know?
go.
So you got to put the New York
I
Life
never
part
Googled
in.
In the
myself.
fridge, look
Yeah,
up
so
on
if
the
you put
top.
New York
It
Life
should be there.
part, then everything's me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, thank
I'm
you.
the
So,
only, I think,
you know, of
Joseph.
course, you know,
okay.
people, they can always call me for anyone they know
Absolutely.
Thank you. I
that. We
appreciate
have a
that.
visitor. Did you see who just walked in the
No.
door? Christy. our
Christy, love.
foodie. Come on in.
Where are you, love?
Christy. Here she is. Look
Where
at
is
how
that? You got to get
pretty
your
she
mic there.
is.
You got to put your little mic on there, hon.
She looks so cute today.
She's always cute.
Danny's not here today. Where's Danny? I heard he's
Come on in.
doing
Hey, you know what? I'm
political-
saving alcohol. Danny's not here. They naturally would have polished like a damn bottle already. Hi, love.
Hi.
Good. You look great as usual.
Yes, you look beautiful. Christy is our foodie.
That's it. She's a foodie.
Oh,
She
I'm
tests
your
restaurants.
BFF.
What?
Foodie.
Thank you
Foodie.
so
It's called
much.
a, we,
It's
they're called the
wonderful.
foodies. They go to restaurants
Well,
and they
thank
try the
Test
you.
food and they
food.
come back.
Oh, she's a foodie.
Foodies.
Oh, okay.
So we
a
call them
food
foodies.
critic.
You might
Yeah,
have,
food
yeah.
critic, yeah.
There you
We-
So
a
her
lot of
and the hubby,
nonprofits
they
in
go
North
around.
Carolina,
Yeah,
North
so it's-
Carolina
we
League
call
has
them the
been there
foodies.
with us and a few other.
Yeah, now
And we
they're
allowed
foodies.
them to bring in dogs and puppies.
Yes,
So
I
it was
brought my dog
wonderful.
there. I
Yeah.
took
You
my
brought
dog.
your dog to her
Yeah,
place?
we do different
Yes,
events.
because they had a fundraiser,
Right.
Yeah.
and I went in for that, and we took pictures on the beach, and
Well,
it
she
was-
has like a lot of
I have
dogs.
3 dogs.
And she
You're
treats
always
them like
welcome.
they're
And Danny's the
movie
number
stars.
one.
Yes,
And
he
that's what's
is.
nice for our brides and grooms. You're allowed to bring your pets. So when you walk down the
See, I get
aisle,
cuckoo
they
for
can
Cocoa
have
Puffs
their
sometimes.
dogs.
You
Is
know
it
that?
Let the
Yeah.
dog
See, I
know.
got to be honest with you. I get cuckoo
Alright.
with that sometimes.
Good.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
I
You
do
got new
understand a
glasses.
service dog is a
No, I
legit
have
thing if
like
it's a
10
real
pairs of
service
oh, like
dog.
him. He
But
has
not many people
24.
really have a reason to really
look
have a
good.
service dog, except they want to be able to bring it. A lot of my friends.
Sure.
You get the, and that's the only thing I don't like. When people really have a legit reason. Hi, sweetie, how are you? I didn't say hello to you. I'm sorry.
Well, for us,
and
it's
you
a
know what?
private event.
And
the bride and groom, their dog is their animal,
right.
their
I mean,
baby.
no, listen.
Yeah.
And when
They
I went
walk
to a
down the
wedding, I
aisle
went
with
to
them.
a beautiful wedding in Jersey with my daughter, and all of a sudden, no, I'm sorry, Long Island. There was another one, and they in 2 Mercedes remote control cars were 2 dogs and 2 dogs, and they were going down the aisle, all tucked out, male, female.
That's
Unbelievable.
I mean,
adorable,
Yeah,
right?
Chrissy, she's like my other
Yeah, I
daughter,
know you
and she
would.
got married to George, and a nice guy, and they had they had a beautiful wedding. I mean, a beautiful wedding, and they had the dogs. I couldn't believe this. I'm sitting there, and I just see, zzz, and I said, and he's on the steering wheel, the other one, and the female, she's sitting with the
Cute.
bow on her head like this. I mean,
It's
it really was.
amazing
It was
that the
cute.
dog
It really
like
was.
stayed in
Yeah,
that
it was.
car,
Yeah.
you know,
But to go in a restaurant, honestly, somebody brings a
Well,
golden
we don't
retriever.
allow
See, look,
that.
okay.
No, you can
But,
bring
Some
them
but
pets
to
yeah,
the
you go,
restaurant.
yeah,
Yeah.
remember, golden retriever. Listen, I want to kill you because that dog sheds more than anything else in the world.
Yeah.
And the dog's sitting there looking at you like this, and then it shakes. I'm like, come on, man, what are you doing?
But then you go to Fire Island. That's where you bring your pets. They
Yeah.
feed
Well,
your
it
animals
depends on
outside
the
on the
restaurant.
beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
that's a different
yeah.
that's a different world out there.
Yeah. It's
So
Yeah,
where'd you
it's-
go? Where'd you
Alright,
go?
I went to the 7th Street Cafe
Oh,
in
I've
Garden
heard of
Oh,
them.
Garden City.
Yeah.
in Garden City.
Um,
And
what's not Joe,
Victor
Victor.
Victor. Yeah, I
Victor.
remember him.
Scotto, I met with him, and first of all, just walking in, the staff is great. We got greeted by the maitre d', Robert, our waiter, Carlos. Then Victor came over and met us. We had drinks at the bar. I had a pumpkin.
What?
Martini.
Martini. Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
That's good.
I'm telling you. It
Really?
was probably one of the best martinis I've ever had. Yeah, when I saw it on the menu, I was like, I'm on
Yeah.
keto. I said, I'm on keto. I said, I'll take the pumpkin martini. And then after I drank half of it, I said, I don't think this is on keto.
Oh my
I'm
God.
drinking the rest of it. But it was great. We had a great meal. They're very pleasant there, very COVID
friendly.
friendly.
Mhm.
Outside, they have heaters. We sat outside, and it was very comfortable. There was nobody near us. They have really pretty big things of flowers.
Oh, I
and then
love
they have
that.
the heaters.
Right.
So you don't even really see the people who
Right.
are on the other
Yeah.
side of you.
Right.
Very private. So great meal. It
What
was
was
on the
your-
house, the meal.
Whoa,
Whoa, nice. I like that.
Yes,
Very
and
nice.
I
I like
believe
that.
I told Victor that you were going to be contacting
I will.
him.
Mhm.
And I had a veal dish, which had it was veal sautéed with onions, and a piece of grilled zucchini on top.
Mm.
Danny had his usual chicken marsala.
That's it. That's all he had.
That's all he ever eats.
You know, he can't go outside the box at all.
What's his favorite place to have chicken marsala?
What happens?
Any place that serves it.
No,
What,
does
what
he have a
happens
favorite
if they
anywhere?
don't have chicken marsala? What is
No, yeah. What is it? Wait, what is it? What is it? No, he won't even eat.
If they don't have
Danny-
chicken
If
marsala,
they don't have it, he's really not eating it.
Joe, you have to make sure you,
You know,
make
I
chicken
mean,
marsala that makes
he'll
you
have
happy.
something
Yeah.
else, you know, but yeah.
Yeah.
Danny's not coming.
He's not coming.
Usually they come together.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But he
Yeah,
had to
has
go to a
function-
Republican
he has a
Party
Republican
event.
function tonight, so,
He's helping out the
But you have to go see
big boys.
Tuman. It's
Everyone
over there.
make sure that they vote.
Over there?
It's so important this year.
He's in Franklin Square.
Okay, okay.
I think by Eastern Meat Farm.
Okay, all
at
right,
the office. Yeah.
gotcha.
So you had a good
yes, I
time.
had a good time. I loved it. I would definitely go back, and very friendly people, and the prices were, even though we did not pay, the prices were very reasonable for Garden City, you know. And it's such a lovely block. They close the street on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the
Right.
tables are in the middle. You could just walk through the street there, no cars.
Well, thank you for that tip. I'm going to
Yeah.
call Victor. Use a very good name. I like that name.
Yes,
The name
Victor was
Victor.
very
Can't stand
nice.
that
And his
name.
wife-
Anybody named Victor? I mean, except for him,
I love that name.
she's
His
got like the
wife,
worst
Brooke,
taste in
actually,
men. She just
she
does.
reached out to
And
me
Victor's
to come
one
and
of them.
review.
Good.
So I thought that was very nice.
So
said-
she reached out to
she
you.
reached out to me, and she
Wow.
said we would be honored if you come and.
So
review
she
the
knew
place.
about us.
Yes, yes.
Ah,
so
that's
I
good,
said-
that's
That's the way to
That's it.
go.
Yeah,
I like
Christy.
that.
And you got a nice meal.
And we got an excellent.
But
meal.
did you bring
Excellent.
anything for us?
I
No.
know.
I actually.
Not even
I don't get what
I
the
had
purpose. Really,
She's giving you a
Really?
cookie.
I had it for lunch today.
And
My
I had
Oh,
some
yeah,
nuts.
she has leftovers for
get
lunch.
out of here. You touching
Takes all
nothing
the
here.
food.
She
I'm
didn't even give
telling
us
you.
leftovers.
God,
I
when it
will-
comes,
I will-
listen to me, anything like sweets,
I heard
I
rainbow.
love it. But yeah,
I-
see,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
she
talking
loves
about-
rainbow.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he's nice.
He's gonna
He'll
give
share.
you
I won't
his.
share.
Good
I'll
job,
cheat
Joe.
I'm not
but,
sharing.
you know.
I'll share. I
That
won't
was
give you it all.
Maria's. Wasn't that
I'll share.
Maria's favorite cookie?
Yes.
Oh, I
My
need a napkin
sister.
to get it out,
No,
though.
Yeah.
You know what?
No,
Open
What
the
you
box
do-
all the way.
that's okay.
If
Wait.
I touch it though, that's the
No,
problem.
you take
See?
yours,
I got mine.
and I'll take one. Let me see.
All right.
He
Wait,
wants
wait.
to make sure I don't get one.
Right?
This
No,
is
no,
what-
we got. No, I'm gonna grab
Gotta be
one right
careful.
here.
Oh,
Just
wait, you
drop
know
it
what?
into
Though?
your
Here, we can open it like this.
There
There we
you
go.
All right, now
There you
listen.
go.
I have something to say, and I bet you don't know about this
Uh-oh.
because
Oh, now we need napkins.
you would have said something to me already.
Thank you.
Did you guys hear
I'm good,
about
thank you.
this news
guys want a
guy,
cookie?
Jeffrey Tubin?
No.
No, I knew you didn't know because you would have
Wow,
called me.
beautiful.
Give it a shot.
Oh, gorgeous. Bring them over.
Those are
Wow, we have
You
to
have
have
got one?
toast.
You gotta
Yes,
make one.
everyone.
Thank you,
Slide
lovey.
those down. I'll
Yeah.
take another one of those. Those are good. Where'd you get those?
You put that
Oh,
on there.
the
Put that on
Princess Bakery in North
there. Yeah, put it
Massapequa.
on there.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, they're one.
looks
I
good.
hear. I don't actually like a rainbow cookie. I'll
Really?
have a
All
bite
right,
of it.
can we have a bite?
Yeah,
Thank
Bring
you.
them
but
over here.
everyone
all right.
loves
Can
them.
I-
We're not shy, right?
Sharing is
Whoever
caring.
Whoever
Yeah,
loves
yeah.
rainbow
Oh,
cookies,
that
they
one.
tell me it's the best rainbow cookie.
Is this?
Yeah, it is. It's good.
It is very
You
good.
can just smell the butter.
Yeah, very tasty.
Yeah,
Smell
Valentina
the
here.
butter.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Nice,
Everybody
very
got.
fresh.
Oh, you giving me
Oh,
half?
yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Oh, she did make enough.
this
You're
goes
so
Thank you,
sweet.
lovely.
Look at this.
Thank
look
you.
at
You'll have to make more
Cookies,
for the crew now.
coffee and
Girls.
cookies,
Hey,
right?
I
It's
know.
coffee, right?
You-
Hey,
yeah.
get treated good at the
My
Breakfast
mom
Club.
would always dip
Yeah,
her
it's good. It's coffee.
biscotti in her
Cheers.
coffee at night
Right.
before she would go to bed.
Cheers, everyone. To good health, happiness,
Yeah,
lots of
beautiful.
love.
Cheers.
Blessings for the
Cheers,
new
pass it
year to
down.
come.
That's it.
Yes.
Cheers.
Can
You're
you
supposed to
cheers?
cheer
Can
first,
Can you cheers?
Valentina.
See, this is the problem.
She just drank
Thank
first.
you.
Yes.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, where did you
I
get
That's
never
all
that?
right.
had
Yeah,
this.
that-
Oh
no,
my
no.
God.
I found this one.
Delicious.
Hang out with me, Valentina.
I know. We're
You
going
hang out
out.
with her.
So
Very good.
listen, you don't know about
These
this
came out perfect.
because you would have
Thank
called
you.
me already.
Yeah, what is it?
CNN analyst 2 days ago. His name is Jeffrey Tubin.
I don't want to put it down.
He was on a Zoom call. He's a writer. He's a New York writer for CNN.
Okay.
Guess what he did? He made a mistake off camera in a Zoom call. 60 years old. He masturbated on the Zoom call.
Oh,
I'm not
thank-
kidding.
I'm just saying.
Everybody-
Thank
No,
God
no, wait,
Danny's
wait,
not
wait.
here
I
tonight.
know right now.
Wait, what was going
And
on?
wait, wait,
Zoom
wait, wait.
call. That's what I want to know.
Wait a second. Wait, no, stop. Wait,
We're
wait, wait.
ending the show.
Wait a second.
It's
Wait,
all
wait.
over
Open
the
with nuts. Now
news.
we're
Wait a
ending
sec.
with nuts.
No, wait, hold on. Wait. You're telling me, wait, this
Listen.
guy, wait. Now,
He
who
was-
was he talking to?
I'm
See, you
gonna
know what?
tell
You know what gets me crazy about people? Sometimes, and they do. And media, and listen, a lot of people are guilty for
That's a tough
90%
one
of
to
things
take out
they
of
do.
context.
Right, but if it's with another
No, but this
person,
is the truth.
look, if you're say my girlfriend, you're whatever it is, and I have a Zoom call, and I don't care if you're
I
butt
hope that's
naked,
not
dancing,
happening
whatever.
on
No, I'm
Zoom.
saying on Zoom, if it's you and I, it could be Zoom, it could be anything.
Who's watching?
No, the Zoom they said it's supposed
Is
to be
that
pretty
what you
private.
do?
Yeah, all the time. I take my clothes off for anybody. Doesn't
right,
matter.
here,
Doesn't be a Zoom
okay.
call. I'll
So
do it now.
New York Notables was on this call because he
Oh.
works for CNN. All right, and WNYC was on the call.
Uh-uh.
It says here, at one point, it looked like Dubin was taking another call and lowered his camera, and that's when they saw him getting to work on his masturbation and himself. It was unclear what, if anything, others on the virtual saw. During the simulation,
Simulation.
They saw it.
Simulation.
It's a simulation. See, look. You see that word? Keyword.
It was made up.
Look, there's this guy. I swear to you, I'm not going to mention who he is,
okay,
but I'm always on a Zoom call with him, and it's maybe like 25 of us are on the Zoom call. And now listen to me. I hate Zoom. I really do.
I think
It
you might
says
like it.
You know,
here
but I have to do it because of yes. Good.
he's noted for the most bizarre penis incident on Zoom. He's going to be famous because of this incident on
That's
Zoom.
why he did it.
Maybe.
Come
Right,
on.
you never
What do they
know,
say?
right?
I
You
don't
never
care
know.
what they say about me. Just spell my name.
Just say
right.
something. That's it.
That's P.
No, so this guy, so I have to tell you, when you see him, and on Zoom, he's like this.
He
Okay?
was
Now listen to me.
Stop.
Listen to me. The
Stop.
first time I saw it, I go,
I gotta go.
nah. You know what? I took my monitor. I flipped it this way. Maybe it could have been
So you
something.
could get more.
No. I didn't want to see that. But I'm telling you, I was kind of hoping he would have got cut. No. All of a sudden, he's talking. He's like, "Yeah, Greg."
He's
No. And
petting
I'm
the
sitting there going,
dogs.
"Dude, don't address
He
me
was
while
making a
you're."
happy dog
But
thing.
but you know what? But wait a second. Do you know what? It's not that he was doing that, but he's got MS.
Ah.
Okay?
whatever.
But
yeah.
when I was looking at it,
Right.
everybody. Now listen, you know on Zoom,
Everybody's eyes
you
were
could
like
talk to
this.
everybody. All you saw was everybody's face like this. Everybody was like, so you just saw everybody's eyes, and he's just like, yeah, like this. I'm like, oh, this dude's got it set up.
Well, he was suspended.
They
From-
suspended
I
him.
He was suspended.
Oh.
Really? That's all?
This is a
Yeah.
big
Suspended?
embarrassment. I mean, come on. Imagine what his wife and his daughters.
I
I
give
mean,
the guy a lot of
it
credit.
was all
Yeah, but was it
over.
really?
I mean,
It was true.
how
you
how
weren't there.
could
Don't
he
you
even
just
think
believe
about
in whatever somebody
Come on,
writes?
it was in every
Not on Zoom.
newspaper.
It's not like you have a magazine or something in front of him.
Come on, really? You know? Come on.
Woo, dude! I think
They
Zoom.
did that
Out of everything to
skit
pick.
on Saturday Night Live.
You know what? Did they really?
Yes, when they were doing it from their home,
Right.
they did a skit like that. So I guess it's something that
You know
people
what? I think
probably
I
have
think
You
gotten
know, it's
Zoom.
like
I
the
gotta tell you,
flashes. Remember
that
you
just
used to hear
brought
the
the
guys that
stock
used to
up for
flash
listen.
film, they got
Yeah,
off, right?
that just got
It's like that.
that just got you know. And another thing
They
is,
wish they could do it on the board table all the time, but there you go. Now at home.
Yeah. That's what it is.
It's like
you know.
who? I mean, I've heard who hasn't taken like a picture on a Xerox copy machine.
Of your butt, you mean?
Well,
I did.
maybe
No,
sometimes.
let me just tell you why. When they had this when I had the limousine company, and I needed like 300 to 400 copies every time to give to the drivers, and everybody was talking about doing whatever it is, and it was years back. Sat on there.
You had to try. Good.
I think I was taking like 300 pictures. It was, you know what? All right, so I did it. I mean, but
So
it wasn't
you
like
did
I
it?
hung.
I mean,
It
were
wasn't
you
like I
nude?
gave it to anybody.
You did
It was
you
his
did-
best.
No, what I
side.
did with my clothes on? No, of course you're butt naked.
Did you
That's the
make
purpose of doing
Did
it.
was it okay on the whole
It looked
thing?
beautiful.
Did it come
Those
over?
cheeks
I
were
loved
good.
it.
Did it
If I
curl?
could have
Did it
framed the
curl
pictures, I would have.
Oh, wait, you didn't leave- you didn't
Yeah,
leave-
look at this one.
You didn't leave your mudons on?
Yeah. And my nuts look good.
Ew. I wouldn't want to be the next guy.
We were talking about.
copy.
We were talking.
Talking about
Yeah,
nuts.
we
Oh, they started to sweat.
they started to sweat it. They're called sweating the nuts.
The
Wait,
weeping.
Sweating
the
nuts.
you know about that?
It's a good head.
Come on.
Now this was
Sweaty balls, sweaty balls.
Oh, those
That
are
was-
young.
Wait,
Those are
wait.
really good. That's something different. That's the
I don't
holiday
know-
time.
I don't know sweaty
Oh,
balls.
swear-
this was
But she said
Saturday
it.
Night Live.
Saturday
Sweaty
Night
balls.
Live.
Oh,
this
good
was before
times.
COVID.
Re-
See what I have to teach
You
you.
never saw that episode?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's so
Yeah.
fun. You have
He
to
doesn't
take-
watch
with
a lot of
Alex
television.
Baldwin.
Wait,
Yes.
I gotta mark this one down.
Yes, Jesus.
Oh
You like
yeah.
that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Well, there's a new demand in town. Okay, there's
Oh,
a
God.
demand for hot cocktails this year.
Oh.
It says here
But
with
they make you
outdoor
home all by
dining.
yourself.
With outdoor dining now, every bar is
Oh, that's a great
seeking
idea.
spikes for hot cocktails.
Mm.
Okay, hot toddies like years ago.
Yes.
Anything you could heat. So
Right.
there's a tip for you. I don't know if you do
Yes,
it.
There's a
but-
You
tip
know
for
what?
you.
Wait, what are you talking about?
All the restaurants that we go to, and I know we went to Huntington a couple of weeks ago,
Well, that's nice
and
of Huntington.
they have their act together. About I want to say about 70% of the restaurants all had heaters outside.
yeah, well,
We
they're
go
expensive.
here. We went to East Meadow to a steakhouse, Majors. I
Right.
went to sit outside.
Right.
You know, we did sit inside because they have an outdoor part, but no, it was freezing. I
Right.
was sitting there like this. I was like, no way, I can't sit out there.
Right.
Restaurants have to get their act together because
Oh.
he's calling.
Oh, he wants to be on
I
the
know, look at
show.
it, This
He
that
missed
you know,
us.
you
Heard
know,
heard
you
talking
know,
about
this
his
is this is
chicken
Tell
this
him
is.
he missed
Wait,
chicken
No, wait, hold on,
masala.
hold on.
Tell him.
All right, listen, we're on the show right
That
now.
chicken's so delicious.
We're on the show as we speak.
Girls, did you
What
get
do
your
want?
drinks? Cheers. Good job.
Hey, well, if you watch the show, I'm answering the phone right now. What does it look like? What am I? He goes, hey, what are you doing? No, I'm just on the show answering the phone. He goes, hang on, wait, let me put you on speaker again. Hold on. Where is this? All right. Go
That
ahead.
chicken marsala is
Go
so
ahead.
good.
You're on. Go ahead.
Oh, got shy.
Yes. Wait, what happened?
Who's that?
Oh,
Who
you're
is she?
dying to meet me. Why aren't you on the breakfast?
Because
Club
she
show?
hasn't called me.
Okay. You know what?
Here's our booking agent.
Well, you're on it now. Talk to me. How are you, sweetheart? All right. When do you want to come on the show, love?
Oh,
You tell me.
jeez.
Next week, I'll put you on the show. But, honey, listen, I got to tell you, can you cook? You suck at cooking? All right, babe, that's not a good thing to get to my heart here. Really, love. Listen. Okay. We have an appointment the year 2220. Okay. And no, I'm joking. You know what? How about you give me a call next week and then we'll see what we can do. Okay, love? I love you, sweetheart.
Do you know her?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what.
Danny.
Danny, you are loved. I got to tell you, thank you for not showing up today. You saved me a lot of money on alcohol. I want to tell you, you really did. Thank you. Did you have a good time at the restaurant? Oh, good. Anytime. Listen, I'll talk to you soon. All right. I love you. All right. Ciao.
So anyway, this new thing is about hot toddies and hot
Right.
drinks at the
I
bar.
make great hot toddies.
I know you do. Because
That's
you
a
always
great
make it.
idea.
Yeah, I know. I have good ideas,
Because
don't
you
I?
know what? People are waiting
He's like, look at him.
outside.
No, you don't.
Listen, we waited outside.
She
Now,
gave you a listen.
last week. We waited outside for our
These
table.
girls just whip you
I
around.
swear to you.
Kim
He
They,
whipped-
they grab me by the back of the head.
Gets
Who's your
whipped.
daddy? Who's your daddy?
Gets whipped by women.
Kim and I, and Danny, and somebody else, my friend Teresa, we were into Majors. We were outside with drinks. It was cold. And you
Was
had
it cold,
to
hon?
drink.
All right, hon, come on, come in, come in. We got a couple seconds. Come on in.
Come on in.
Come on here. I'll give you this mic right here. Come on.
Yeah,
Come
she's
sit down. Just
great.
move over just a
Look
little.
at this.
No, I want
Right
it
in
closer to me
Right in
here.
the name.
You
There
want
we
it
go.
closer to
Yeah,
you?
a little
Okay.
closer to me. Come on, hon. There you go.
There you
Get in.
go.
All right,
Hi,
love.
welcome.
Okay. Kim Cool.
So how was it?
go.
Yeah.
Kim Corbo.
Thank
How
you,
are you,
Kim.
sweetie? Okay, draw closer. There you go.
We know each other because whenever
Oh, here we
when
go.
they go out with me, they get treated like
That-
royalty.
Kim's my BFF.
Really?
Yes.
And she's so pretty.
Do you?
She's Danny's second girlfriend.
Oh, police.
Oh,
So she's
they're
your comadre.
comadres.
Wow, they're Gumadas. They're the real Gumadas. I like that one. I like
Danny's
that
in
one.
the middle.
I swear to you, how lucky
Just
is
show
Danny?
Put, put Danny's picture in the middle right now.
I'll tell you right. I should have to pick your head.
Danny's lucky, we're not.
Well, Danny's a good
chose
guy.
him.
He is.
You abuse him.
He's a good guy.
You do abuse him.
Yes.
He is.
He
He's a good
likes
egg.
it.
He's a
That's
good
why
egg.
he stays.
Us, like, yeah, we-
Where do you live, Kim? Oh, so you're
Oh.
from here. So you know everybody.
yeah, she went to Carrie.
You went to
Okay.
Carrie?
What kind of work do you do?
Wow. Oh, wow.
No, you're not old.
Wait. Wait.
You're very
No, no, no,
pretty.
no, no. You know why? You know why I do this, right?
No.
Okay. Everybody that knows me, I'm a hugger. Okay, so
Well,
When I- no. Wait. It's not a hugging and pet thing. But when somebody has nice hair, I love nice hair.
Yeah.
So whenever I hug someone, I'll always hug and I kind of lightly touch the back of their hair to see if it's extensions or if it's real.
Oh, I got
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
He
know it's
does
real.
that-
I was
he
like, look,
does
look,
it-
it's
he does it
real.
only do
It
it.
is real.
Real.
I want to make sure there's not fake hair here.
But he doesn't only do that with hair.
Nah, nah.
Well, I think she's going to just do it, girls.
Whoa.
I ain't pulling nothing else. That's your job. You can pull all you want.
I'm
This
kidding.
show has gone south today.
I'm telling you.
It depends on the
Oh, my
Below
company.
God.
the table.
Wow.
Depends on the company. I could take, two serious
I'm going to need a
subjects.
script, I think, before I
Yeah,
come on
two
again.
serious
Yeah.
subjects.
Joe's
Financial
not serious.
Joe's
planning
fine.
He's not.
and catering.
Yeah.
Well, look what happened here today. Why? Because of great people at the
That's
table.
right.
And because of this hysterical man,
Yes.
Greg, with 2 G's.
And
He's a
Greg,
great guy. Hey, you come on the show. Come on, Greg. Anyway,
you didn't touch his hair.
I know I did touch your hair before.
No,
That's it.
seriously.
so-
So, Greg, what is it? You're never alone with a schizophrenic? Is that-
I'm not a schizophrenic.
Now he's talking about
I'm
No,
always
no,
happy.
no, that's right there. No.
I'm always happy. You never see me.
That's why you call her Sybil. Sybil had 69 different personalities.
Yeah.
69.
But imagine 69. eh?
No,
Really?
I'm
it wasn't
always
a good
even.
69.
Very rarely am I uneven.
I like that. See? Sybil will tell you that.
She's very confident.
Oh, hell yeah. You kidding me?
Hey, this
She's
is
not conceited. She's convinced.
this is family, okay? She knows. She's seen me once or twice that way. That's about it.
So how is it when you get mad? Who have
Mad?
you ever
What'd you
gotten
say?
angry
When I get
with?
mad?
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Oh,
angry.
nah,
It
that's
takes
not-
a long time for me.
No, it
to-
doesn't.
I
No,
can
it doesn't.
see that.
Yes, it does.
No. You know what? I got to tell you, she doesn't necessarily get mad because she makes everybody mad. Okay, so she's never mad at anybody because nobody really
No,
ever does anything to
everybody
her.
except him. I don't make anybody mad. Do you know me a long time now?
Yeah, no.
Did
never.
you ever-
Ever always
did I ever
happy.
make
Okay,
it
but wait a
always
second.
right?
Wait a second.
But when you get
You
to that
see her,
point,
wait a second. You see her at
always
events.
happy. Yeah.
But
Eating,
so how do you
drinking.
know? Right.
Always happy.
And that's when she's the best.
Exactly.
You know what? You just throw in the corner, throw a couple of Cosmos, and leave her alone.
Your work husband.
She's the one
Yeah,
who finished
yeah.
the drink first.
Work husband.
Oh, my
that's what
God.
I
it is.
tell you, work husband's kind of.
I just sit there every time after the show. I'm like,
It's kind of nice, I have to say. I didn't know what it was going to really be all about, and it's been a fantastic ride. Being his work husband.
Aw, that's
I
mean,
so
being
nice.
his work
Greg,
wife.
that-
Thank
Let's
you.
cheer to that.
that was
Yeah,
very
let's
that.
nice.
drink to
Yeah.
that. And you're going to have
Thank
to
you,
make me
brother.
this again,
Thank
honey.
you.
I
Oh,
can't reach.
you.
Delicious.
Judge, you ready?
I can't reach you a little
gone.
bit.
We got you. We
Yeah,
got you.
pass me
Joe, I gotta
down.
get you a double one when we're done.
There you go.
These are going to be
It's
hot.
not ready. Okay.
I wonder if you can make them hot. Like a
I
hot
thought she was
toddy.
gonna say, "Can you make her more?"
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Well-
worried about.
Can I say two things? I would like to say, I also am on a lot of different committees. So one of the committees I'm on is for Girls Inc., and they're having their 15th annual jubilee, and it helps young women to become stronger and more confident. And they're having an event coming up on November 5th. So please go online, go see about them, see how you can contribute to help these young women to grow and be our future. The other one is the Melville Chamber of Commerce. I am on the Women's Committee, and we're having a veterans event coming up on November 10th. And that would be wonderful if you could be there and support us and hear the people that are going to be speaking. And we're going to take donations for the Blue Moms. And those are for moms that have children that are active in the military. And there's so many things that
right.
our
That's
veterans
good. That's
need
nice.
Nice. I
now.
like
Yeah.
that.
Anything veteran
Oh, I
oriented.
We are.
That's great.
So that's going to be on November
really
10th.
Very nice.
You want to donate anything that you'd like to give, you go to the website, you'll see what we're going to be asking for, and you can give it to Greg or Valentina, and I will make sure that it gets into the right
Yeah, and
hands.
she drives around picking up
Do you
all
really?
these things
I
all
do,
the time.
yeah.
She does.
Whatever.
So you're
In that
everywhere.
fancy
Yeah.
schmancy car.
telling you.
Top down.
I like to. I volunteer for an organization called Rescue Families Inc.
Uh-huh.
And they help people that own homes.
To
That,
my Gina?
Hmm?
Gina Vinny?
yeah.
Oh, well, they're on the
You kidding
show
me?
all
On
the
the show? You
time.
kidding me? I
Oh, they've
love
been
them.
on the
They're
show.
They're
Yeah,
good friends. They're
five
good friends.
times.
Oh,
They're
I'll
good
tell them
friends.
I was on the show.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
year.
Yeah,
I just
They're
started
great
doing
friends.
that like this year.
they're great
'cause-
people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
they
now,
are.
they're in Salem, Massachusetts for
Right.
the Halloween.
Yeah,
ball.
burning
Fun.
witches.
Yeah, they go to the house. Yeah, they do.
Okay, so
We
they
should-
already.
You're not allowed
okay.
to go,
So I was
Valentina.
putting a
I
plug
wanna
in
go.
there. They already
You
know.
say
Yes.
Well, I
I
just
gave it
started
to
this
you.
year.
Yeah.
Gave it to you for your house. I gave
they
him
are
a
great.
broom.
She did. She did.
I gave him a
She
broom.
turned around. She goes,
Halloween.
Greg, I can't use this anymore.
I said, take the
I'm
broom.
like, what?
She doesn't
Really?
cook, she doesn't clean. That's
Yeah.
it,
Telling
it's
you.
over.
This is true. No,
The
seriously.
residentialists,
Just
I
likes
have
her
to give you hello
Chockies.
again. I have to give you a quick shout out, honey. Thank you so much for watching. Jennifer, how are you? Gloria, Steve, Peter Mancuso, the best man, future president of Kiwanis International.
Uh-huh.
Yay, Peter.
Congratulations.
Worldwide great.
Yeah.
Love you, Peter. Neil, Danielle, we have Francis. Francis, she's been commenting left and right.
Because this is her relative. I didn't even
I
know
know
it.
I know that. She's
Yeah.
such
She
a
loves
sweetheart.
Joe.
She's the one that texted me. Oh, they need somebody.
Oh my God, that's great.
Oh, you got to go.
Yeah,
over
that's
there.
good.
But I
And then,
never put the connection.
Greg's outnumbered.
Yeah.
It's all women.
I know that's
You
it.
gotta-
Thank you.
Well, I
That's it. I need all the help I can get.
We still
And,
rule the world.
Yeah, and then Kenneth, I want to say hello to you. And I ended up, see, you know what? I'm switching from one thing to another, so I lost a bunch. And when I do lose everybody, I'm very, very sorry. You are loved, and just keep watching. Gloria, how are you? Kenneth, where's my wait,
Did you
I
notice
know
all
this
of our
is-
women? The shout outs were
Yeah,
for
well,
women?
because look, women adore
Oh,
this man.
stop.
I mean, I do. I admit it. I adore him.
Aw.
Here's a boo-boo lip.
Wait, I
Nick,
think,
how you doing, buddy?
Oh, Nick, you
Jacqueline,
just
how
threw
are
that
you?
in. It was made up.
Jacqueline,
I
how
don't
are
think
you,
there's
baby?
really a Nick.
And then Marianne, Tiffany, yeah, Beatrice, love. We will
Beatrice.
see you
Tonight, I bet.
tonight
Yeah.
and tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday.
God, she's here for
She's
the
loyal.
duration.
She's a loyal
Yes,
leg.
she's a good
And
girl.
Christina and John and other people that I've missed, I'm very, very sorry. And it's almost about that time.
Yes,
to
but
go.
I'd like to mention that on November 8th, we have a very special event going on here outside
Oh.
in honor of the babies, the first 200 babies that flew on a plane here and were adopted from Vietnam 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And we're having
Yeah.
It's
we're
lovely.
having a special day here, and Greg and I are going to be doing readings. And other people will be doing readings. It's going
Like
to be
tarot or hand
reenacting.
reading?
Yeah.
No,
You didn't
no.
know that, right?
I didn't know.
I'm pretty good at it.
No, we're reenacting what
Really, yeah,
happened
you laugh.
when the plane was in the air and the plane crashed and the babies were put in boxes. And
Wow.
yeah, it's going to be a great day. And we're
It's
going
going to be a wonderful day.
It is. And guys, you got to come.
Now I
It's
know
He
one
what it
does
was.
it
o'clock.
to
Sit next
Delilah
to
every
him.
night.
1
I'm
o'clock.
glad he
See,
doesn't
that's
do
the
that
Delilah
to
with
me.
him. My dog
I
used to do it all the time.
1 o'clock, November 8th. You
Yeah,
can
you got work
contact
I think I
me,
got a haircut.
Okay,
and
good. all
it's
right.
going to be special.
See, look, she kept the ring empty.
No, the ring was empty. That was
The ring
good.
is empty.
Yes. No, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
He's still
And,
touching her.
we have
Anyway, we have our sponsors. We have Tranquility Spa, 700 Franklin Avenue, which is a great spa. It has a beautiful salt cave, great massages, rubs, everything under the sun. I got to
Oh my
tell you
God,
something.
again
It's
with the rubs.
a great thing. New York Spine Institute. Listen, if you have a problem with your back or anything with your spine or even shoulders, arms, legs, these guys do
Feet,
everything.
necks,
They're great
everything.
guys. Chorizo's, Vinny, we love you. We have to come see you soon.
Yes, and they're making a drink called a Valentini. In honor of
Aw,
me.
That's
Really?
so cute.
Yes.
Oh.
How do you like that?
We're gonna
I
have
like
it on
that.
Valentine's Day.
He's like looking at me like, you dog.
He's like, yeah, okay.
All right, anyway,
Stop interrupting.
we have one more. I have to give a shout out. There's a guy named Chai. Chai, I walked into a place and it's called Cajun Bucket. And it's all these where they do the seafood thing and it's in a bag, whatever.
Ooh.
Did you get-
Like
it's like a
Cajun
boil,
boil, yeah.
And I was coming back from a installation and I was kind of hungry and it was like 10 o'clock. And I saw it was still open. So I walked in and I knew the guy, Matt. And I said, is Matt there by any chance? Because I asked the young lady, I said, is there a miracle? Is there a miracle that I can get something to eat? And it was either that or White Castle. So
I love belly
I was going,
bombers.
no, and I really do love belly bombers. But I turned around and Chai looked at me and he goes, I don't know if I could give you whatever. And I said, look, all I want is muscles
Mm,
with
Beaver.
in white sauce. I don't care, whatever it is.
yeah.
He goes, let me see what I can do. He makes me sit down, gets me my drink, and he goes, yeah, I'll make it for you. So anyway, he's talking to me and he says, what do I do? I was dressed up. I was in my suit and everything. And I said, I have this podcast with a co-host and I told him a little bit about it. And he turns around and he says, well, listen, he goes, I know you. He goes, Matt was talking about you when they first opened the place up. And he goes, yeah, you have the club, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, everybody was supposed to come down and hang out one time, but they never got the chance. So after he did that, he gave me a couple of more drinks. So, and then I pull out my credit card to pay. And he says to me, he goes, no, this is on me. It's my honor having you here. And I'm going to tell you
Wow.
something. That really, and it must have been about 11:30. It was just he and I left in the place.
How
And
nice
I
is
said,
that?
best
I really
times.
got to give you a shout
Good
out. There's
people.
not
That's a
many nice
great
people.
man. Yeah.
Truthfully, he could have just turned around and said, look,
I'm
the
going
guy
home.
was
swept
open.
the
Yeah,
floor
the
and
guy
he's ready
was
to
open
lock
since
it.
10 o'clock. And
He
he
was
would have just
tired.
turned,
Yeah.
and he said, no, just sit. He goes, no rush.
Aw.
And I said, don't say that to me. I said, how much do you have left in the bottle? He goes, don't worry.
I hope it was
But Chai-
bourbon.
About the community.
But Chai, and you know
Yeah.
what? And he turns around and he says, and that's exactly what he says. He goes, you're a community guy.
Mhm.
And then a couple of the waitresses that worked there, I didn't know they worked there. And then so they all came. So we were just everybody was sitting.
Did you
And
touch their hair?
and yes, I did. two of them I did, one I didn't. Because one had very short hair, so it had to be real. And then we sat, we talked, and I got to tell you, I always say the best thing about when you have, I don't care if it's a restaurant, a bar, whatever. At the end of the night, when everything is done, when you're sitting down with your friends, and you just everything is closed, it's just you guys hanging out, and I think that's like the best thing ever.
It
in the
is.
world.
It is.
And Chai, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's
I
so
really
Thank
mean
you,
that.
Chai. I
Cheers to
can't wait to
Chai.
meet
All
you.
right,
Yeah.
Chai.
Cheers
To
to
Chai.
chai.
To Chai.
right
I
there.
have
Long live
none
Chai.
left. I'm having
Chai
this next
tea.
time.
And you
I
love
come.
chai tea.
Wow.
Yes. Well, see,
You're
she
right.
watches
attention.
every
You're
show.
right. You're right.
She knows.
I think she's a keeper.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to say one more thing. Can I?
Yes.
Terry Magro, who was on your show, who you I
Yes.
know love, she's having her golf outing because it
Monday, if
was
you
postponed
wanna
on
go for
Monday.
dinner.
You can still buy
Yeah.
tickets for dinner
I can't.
and come be
Dinner.
with us. Yes,
What time?
dinner.
We're going. I'm going.
6
if you want to
o'clock.
come.
6:30. You could come late.
It's in
But-
I
Glen-
can't.
where
Yeah.
is it?
It's at the Cold Spring
Oh, yes,
Country
in a
Club.
nice
At the,
place.
and the
all right,
golfing is
next
already
time.
booked, but
No,
you can
yeah,
still
next
come
time
for
I won't
dinner.
because I
It's
have
a
the,
beautiful foundation. They
Right.
take care of
Oh,
so many
she
wonderful
does.
people.
Great
And
person.
she and her husband and her son are just incredible people.
She's a great person.
Yeah.
And everybody is great these days. This was
It was wonderful
really
to
a
meet
wonderful
everyone.
show. And
Right.
you are very funny.
Yeah.
It's
I
a-
appreciate
See?
that.
You got funny.
You were worried. I was
Yeah,
like,
and
no,
now
you
I
sound
was-
I
funny.
was worried.
So what's the exact date we're coming for dinner?
What?
What's the
when,
date?
when you
Because
come
I want
for
to put it
dinner?
on my
After the
phone.
COVID.
Well, let me
No,
see.
no.
Let's put it
We
this
can
way.
do pickup.
Now he's
I
not
gotta
gonna
run.
front.
I gotta run this by my wife.
She'll be okay.
She's not gonna mind. Don't worry.
She won't
4
mind.
women,
Yeah.
they're not gonna notice.
Yeah, 4 women. Yeah,
That's it.
sure.
You
Yeah.
can't-
Hey,
Is-
honey.
where did you pick these
Greg,
broads
I
up?
can't.
All right,
Yeah,
listen,
they're
come on.
coming-
I need
right
a
now.
help
Come
here.
over tonight.
Okay,
She'll love
we're
it. Right,
coming.
especially since she has to work tomorrow.
That's it.
Yeah, right.
Kim, where do you work? In the area? Oh, so you're close. What do you do? What kind of work do you do? Oh, God.
Get her.
That's it.
That hair
Forget
was
about it.
Was it worth it?
Collections and
no.
billing. Don't call my number.
But they have a nice
Collection.
person to talk to.
You know, I got to tell you, I have never, only one time have I met someone, and I turn around and not going. I don't fool around with bills, but at the hospital, something didn't go through with the insurance, and they billed me $15,000, right?
That goes
And they
fast.
turned around, and this woman got on the phone, and from the hospital, and she was like nasty, and I was like, "Ma'am, let me ask you a question." I said, "You act like this is your money, all right? And I know you're not even making a commission on this." And I swear to you, she was talking to me like she was getting ready to take my firstborn from me.
Jeez.
She goes, "I promise you, you'll never get a job. You won't get your license."
Ooh,
And you're
They
she
really,
went, listen to me.
sometimes they
I
scare
I was
you.
like, I was being like
not anymore.
shook it down. I'm like, my own people are shaking me down. I'm like, no, she was
Yeah, I'll
rough.
tell you what.
She was really
My father, God rest his soul, and he would get calls because he had some credit card, debt,
Right.
right?
Point
And,
Oh,
he-
really?
yeah,
Credit
and he
card
didn't
debt?
pay it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Of course,
okay.
right? And he get a call. They're like, "We're looking for Neil Petrosino," and he's like, "Oh yeah, he just took a trip to Australia. He's going to be gone for like try back in like 2 months." You know.
Well,
And-
and
But here's the funny part. So he owed like, and he's getting applications for new ones.
Yeah,
He
that's
fills
what
them out, and they're
happens.
giving it to him.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And they
you
give
could
it
go
to 'em.
bankrupt and get a credit card in
That's
3
right.
months.
I know it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I wanted to say thank you so much, really, for coming on the show. It was fun.
Really, a
This was
great
wonderful.
show.
Thank
I'm
you. It was
waiting
lots
for
of
Thank
fun.
you. It was a
food.
pleasure. It was
I
fun.
brought food.
Yeah, she
I brought
did.
food.
She
No.
bought no real food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I make the best mashed potatoes in the whole wide world.
All right.
I do. Plus
Anything.
whatever
I'm
else
not
I make.
picky. I'm not picky. And you'll be cooking, love. Don't you think I forgot
Yes.
about you?
We might have you. We might have you cook here once on the show.
That's it.
I do. I normally bring food and
You could
flowers
cook
wherever I
too?
go.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
You're you're a doll.
And
Thank you, you
Leave
too.
dinner.
Booty
Just,
doesn't
I
I
know.
was like, yeah,
She just like eats it.
I'm telling you, right? But
Wow.
anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching
Yeah,
the
thank
show.
you. It was so
and
fun.
It's
thank you
a
again. And it's a
wrap.
Bye.